Hello, so I'm back with another update video. It's been about 3 weeks since my last one, but I've uploaded quite a few videos, so I wanted to do another one of these. Most of them has been DC. Not sorry. So this is probably just going to be a quick update video and then a quick info video. I always say quick and then it doesn't end up ever being quick. What are you doing? So let's just get started with our AMVs. So since my last AMV, I've uploaded quite a few, like I said. The first one was a request from Patrick for NCIS for the song Ambulance. And that one was a lot of fun to make. I enjoyed that one. It's my first NCIS one, and I've had a few songs on my list for NCIS for a while now. But I hadn't really gotten into doing NCIS because my iPad wasn't working with videos. And so I never did one. And I finally managed to figure out how to use Sony Vegas on my computer. So I used Sony Vegas to upload that one. Because I could download the video straight onto my computer and it was a lot less hassle. Although I've been having difficulty with it because the site I was using is just giving me problems. But I found a new site, so it's all good. The next one is for the Port Mafia, a song called Riot. And I've been trying to finish that one for a really long time, and I just never could. I don't know why, because I really enjoyed it. I was having a lot of fun with it, but I stopped and I started and I went back to it, and it was just, one of those things. And so I just kind of uploaded it. It's about half done. I may go back and finish it at some point, but yeah, that one's had to get it out there at least. So the next one is one I have been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm really glad I figured out Sony Vegas to be able to do it. It's for Erwin Smith, the song Believer. I have been wanting to do this song for so long because it's such a perfect song for Erwin. The first time I heard that song, it just screamed Erwin Smith to me. I just had to do it for him. Like sometimes there are just songs that will remind you of people or characters or whatnot. And you listen to it and you're like, oh my god, it's perfect. Well, that was this song for me with Erwin Smith. It was perfect. So I'm so glad I finally was able to get it uploaded. It also was my last AOT idea, so it might be a little while until I can get another AOT AMV up. That being said, I've pretty much just been uploading DC anyways right now. So, it's going to be a while till I upload anything. Actually, scratch that. Next month is Season 5 of Voltron. So, I'll probably be uploading some Voltron ones around there. I was gonna do one for Karan recently. And I tried. But I could not find any scenes for him on YouTube. It drove me crazy, and I just had to walk away from it. And that was when I did the Erwin Smith. So, yeah. Okay, the next one I did is, and we're on to all of our DC ones now. The next one I did was for the Bat Family, for the song Safe and Sound. And this one was a cover. I'm trying to remember who it was by. I don't exactly remember who it was by. It was a guy. I think his name is Jason. Jason Chen. Is that his name? I don't remember. It's something like that. But it was kind of, I guess you can say it's kind of like Batman to his kids in that one. Being like, hey, I'm gonna look out for you. Just that sort of thing. That was kind of what I was going for that video. That he's there, he's watching out for them, they're safe. In a cruel world that they grew up in. And that no matter what, he's their dad. and he loves them, even if he does not tell them enough, like ever. He does love them, and he does care. And you can tell. I mean, I was reading some of the comics because I finally found the comics online, and I was reading the one when, was it Forever Evil or something like that? When the crime syndicate came and tried to take over, and when Lex Luthor killed Dick, spoilers, Batman freaked the fuck out. I mean, that's his son that Lex just killed. And I mean, Lex had a way to bring him back to life, and he did bring him back to life, but like, Batman still freaked the fuck out because that's his kid. It's his son. He loves him, and even if he doesn't tell him and he pushes him far beyond so many limits, he still cares. He might not say it, but he does. Jason Chen, yeah, I was right. Safe and Sound by Jason Chen. So yeah, that was that one. The next one is another Dick Grayson one. Love him. I have 2 husbands in this life, and one of them is Dick Grayson. Both of them are fictional characters. So yeah, this is another one for Dick Grayson to the song Best Day of My Life. And I realized that the 2 other ones I had, it was a sad one and kind of just a bullshit one, because it just, it's circus. Who else are you gonna put it for? Jason? Nah, it's gotta be Dick. So I realized that I didn't have a happy, optimistic one, which is Dick. He is happy. He is optimistic. He's a bright light. He's Dick. And so I had to do one. And so I did Best Day of My Life, and that one is a lot of fun. I enjoyed making that one. It's happy. It makes you smile. It makes me smile. And happy Dick is a good Dick. Alright, so the next one, and technically the next 2, they're both for Damien. The first one is for the song I'm Still Here, which I realized I did use before. I totally forgot up until after I uploaded it, but I just thought the song fit really well for Damien. That one also does not have any likes yet, which is kind of sad, but it's just through the progression of the song, where in the beginning it's like he's in denial, he's like, I don't want to get to know you, I don't need to get to know you, like, screw you. And then as it goes on and he gets to know the person in, like, from the song, he's like, I can learn from you, like, teach me. And it's very Damien in the sense of that's how, at least in the one, what I chose to do, where I chose the Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, and Batman Bad Blood movies. I chose those 3 and got video clips from that. So it was kind of centered in that universe where Damien had what really in the beginning, first movie and a half maybe, he wanted nothing to do with Bruce. I mean, he kind of, like, he did, but it wasn't, especially in the first movie, he was like, I'm not, like, he's, I don't know how to describe it, but he was a killer. He was League of Assassins in the first movie. And then in the second one, by the end of the first movie, he was like, yeah, I'm ready to learn. But he wasn't really ready to learn, you know what I mean? And then in the second one, with Talon speaking sweet words into his ears, being like, hey, listen, kid, you're special. You're like me. He kind of went against Batman. And so I don't know, I just felt like the song fit with the progression for those movies pretty well. And it just fit really well for Damien. So, and then, which is also why the next song is also for Damien, because I had those clips, so I was like, might as well do another one. And the next one is for the song You're Gonna Go Far Kid. And I chose the Nightcore version of that song because it was a bit faster and more upbeat and just more Damien. And so that one used the same clips as the one before. Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, and Batman Bad Blood. Because I had the clips and I'm like, why not make a quickie? So, and I didn't have a whole lot of Damien videos. So I was like, might as well do another one. I got 3 Dick ones. I've got 2 Jason ones. I only have 1 Tim one, but I'm struggling to find songs for Tim. I don't know Tim as well as the others, which is sad. Because I liked him. He's cool. I just can't find anything to really get to know him. So, yeah. So I got that one up. And then the next one is another one for the Bat Family. It's for the song Counting Stars, but it's the version by Christina Grimmie on The Voice. I remember watching that episode. I used to watch The Voice with my family when I was young, when it first came out, with Blake and Adam and CeeLo and Christina, back when they were there. And then even when Usher came in and Gwen, I remember when they came in, and it kind of alternated between them. And then, I don't know, it got out of hand. Now we've got Miley Cyrus, and we've had Kelly Clarkson, and I don't even know anymore. I haven't watched The Voice in a while. I wish I did watch it more, but I just don't know when it's on anymore. But yeah, so I chose that song by Christina Grimmie on The Voice. I was going to do the original version of it, originally. And actually, my original plan was to do this one for just Damien. But when I was listening through it, I was noticing that in certain parts, it fit more for different brothers. Like, in the beginning, it says something like swinging through life on a vine. I'm just like, but that's literally Dick. And so, it just certain parts fit the different brothers. So I'm like, I can't just do this one for Damien. I gotta do it for all of them. So I did. And I liked the Christina Grimmie version better because, again, it was more upbeat. I mean, the original one is pretty upbeat too, but I think it was just the fact that it was different and it was fun. Everyone does the original version. Everyone. If you find a version of that, it's the original version. So I wanted to be different. And I thought different was perfect for the Bat Family. Because their family is literal chaos. Their family is just one huge clusterfuck. But you gotta love their clusterfuck. And then the next one I did, which I only uploaded about 20 minutes ago, so it was just before I started this video. It was for Dick, my boy, for the song Eyes Open, which is another one I did before. I can't remember if that was one that was blocked or not. But I did that one for, I did that one for Dick. And it kind of segmented it, where the chorus, I tried to stick chorus more for Nightwing. And then in the beginning, when it's talking about when you were a child, obviously that's going to be Robin. And then the next section after the chorus, there you are, 2 steps ahead and standing on guard. Every lesson forms a new, that verse. I did it for when Dick was Batman. So you see quite a few Damien pictures mixed in with that because Damien was his Robin. And then there's the chorus again, which was Nightwing again. I kept all of the choruses Nightwing. And then the part after that, I don't remember that part quite as well. Keep your feet steady, heartbeat, or keep your feet ready, heartbeat steady, that whole part. I did that one for Spiral, when Dick was an agent at Spiral. So I kind of broke it up and segmented it. based on what the lyrics were saying at the time, on what part fit most in Dick's life. So I kind of liked how I did that one. That one was a lot of fun. And like I said, I just uploaded that one. I'm probably going to go work on more after this is done. So expect more not long after this. And if it might even pop up before, but probably not. Hopefully not, because this doesn't take quite so long to upload. Those things take 2 hours, depending. Sometimes more. Some of my AOT ones that I was working on before took 5 hours. Just because I had to find so many pictures and they were just so quick moving that I needed a lot of pictures. So those ones took a while. But like if I have the pictures on hand, like I do for all of the Bat Boys at this point, I've got pictures for all of them. Then I can hour 2 at most. It's just a matter of buying the song. Sometimes I need to find more pictures, not always. The one I just uploaded, I needed to find more pictures of Dick as Batman. I had a couple, but not a whole lot. So it just kind of depends for the song. But yeah, so that was all of my AMVs that I uploaded. So I guess there weren't really quite as many as I thought there were. But like I said, it's been 3 weeks, so it's like it's time to get another one out. So yeah, so there's that. And oh, I'm sorry. I have a 8 o'clock in the morning class, so I have to wake up at 6, and it's killing me. I had that today. And so now for info. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's going to be a quick AMV update and a quick info update. So, as you all know, or at least I hope you know at this point, I'm not living in the same house as when I started. I think I mentioned when I first got here that I moved to Kansas. I've probably mentioned it various times throughout my videos that I am living in Kansas now. Well, I know. Who lives in Kansas? Me. Well, this weekend is, I think it's PlanetCon? Or PlanetCon. And I'm going to be attending. My Friday, I'm going to be going as Dick Grayson's Robin, with slight influences from the Lego Batman movie, like a shiny cape and the goggles. I've got the shiny cape and the goggles, but for the most part, I think I tried to keep it pretty Robin. So yeah, there's that. And then Saturday, I'm going to be going as a gender-swapped Kunikita. There's my other husband. I love him. I'm going as my 2 husbands, Dick Grayson and Kunikita. I love them. And then Sunday, I'm going as the pirate version of France from Hatalia. So yeah, those will be my 3. I'm gonna try and take some videos on my phone. They won't be too long because I'll have to email them to myself. But it will just be like quick, and I'm gonna compile them all together in Sony Vegas of throughout the day. For all 3 days. I'll probably have a day 1, a day 2, and a day 3, and I'll try to get each one uploaded that day. I'm not sure how well it'll work. I mean, it gets out later than I figured it, or earlier than I thought it would. Anime Boston, when I went, ran really late. It started really early and ended really late. PlanetCon does not. I think Friday it opens up at noon. But that being said, if any of you are from any of my followers, my 200 subscribers are from the area, feel free to come find me and you're going to the convention. Feel free to come find me and come up and talk to me. I'd love to get to know you guys. I mean, some of my friends subscribe to me, but they're all back in New Hampshire. But yeah, if any of you guys that subscribed to me that are in the area and are going to the con, feel free to come talk to me. I'd love to meet the people that follow me and are the reason I do this. So, yep. So Friday, Dick Grayson's Robin. Saturday, Gender Swapped Kunikita, and Sunday is Pirate France. So look for that coming this weekend. There probably will not be any AMVs uploaded at all that weekend. If there are any uploaded, it'll be today or tomorrow. And then Monday after it's all over. The only things I'll be uploading are those videos, hopefully. If not, then they'll come after. Just because time. I think it gets out at like 7, but it's like at least an hour drive, if not more. So, probably about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get there. So, it'll depend on how tired I am when I get home. I'm going to be spending the night at my cousin's the next couple nights. So, although Sunday it gets out at 5, so I might try and get him up that night if I don't get him up Friday and Saturday. So, yep. Alright, thank you guys for sticking around. It's, I know, a 21-minute video. Typical for me. Oh, I apologize. I am so tired today. It's been long. I decided to be an idiot and take an 8 o'clock class at a college that's a half hour away from me. So I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm out the door by 7. And it sucks. It really sucks. I love the class, don't get me wrong. I love psychology. I love learning about the brain. But it's just too early and I'm dying. So that's why I'm so tired. But anyways, enough about me. Thank you guys for everything. I'm at 290 subscribers. I've gone up a lot. I think the last video I was hovering somewhere between 270 and 280, and it had stayed there for quite a while. And then just recently it jumped up to 290. So we're almost at 300. Remember, if I'm planning on doing a 300 subscriber special. So comment fandoms that you guys want for the 300th special. I might do a compilation video. I might do just one fandom. We'll see. But comment fandoms you want down below, and I will see what I can do. But anyways, thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for everything. I say this every time, but you're still the reason I do this. It's been over 2 years now, and I just can't believe how far I've come. I'm at almost 200 videos. I think I'm at 194 or 195 now. That's excluding my upload videos. Oh, that's why that was like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, to 195. I'm at 195 videos. I'll probably try and do some sort of special for 200 videos. Because that's kind of a big number. It's a lot. I've done 200 videos, or almost done 200 videos in just over 2 years. So, that's nearly 100 videos a year. That's a lot of videos. So, I'll see what I can do for that. It'll probably be some big special thing. I don't know yet. But yeah, if you guys have ideas for 300, let me know. Check out the new AMV that I've uploaded, and keep the likes coming and keep the subscriptions coming. We're almost there, guys. We are almost at 300. Imagine that. I never thought I would get more than even close to 100 subscriptions, let alone get up to 300. So I didn't think I'd be doing this long. Hell, I figured I'd upload a few videos, they'd go nowhere, and I'd just fall off the bandwagon. But I didn't. I kept with it, and 2 years later, here we are. You can see the evolution of my videos through my haircuts, and the fact that I got a tattoo, that kind of stuff. It's funny, I'll go back and watch the evolutions of my uploads, and how everything around my life, you can see my life changing around me. It's hilarious. though. If you guys ever want to go, like, you don't even have to watch the videos, just, like, watch the beginning and see, like, what's going on, like, around me. How my room changes, how, I get new glasses, I get a tattoo, my hair gets cut, it grows, it gets cut, like, it's all over the place, and it's crazy. I move, like, it's hilarious. But I guess it's just me because I'm the one living my life. My life is a lie. It's not a lie, but it's a wreck. You know that meme you see of the person like duct taping over a crack, trying to fix this huge ass crack? That's it. That's my life. That's me trying to fix my life. Oh. But anyways, I keep trying to say goodbye, and I keep going further and further down the rabbit hole. Woohoo. Also, before I go, I expect soon. I've been working on another drawing AMV. It'll hopefully be uploaded soon. I've got all the lyric pictures done. What I need to work on now is the music pictures, which, like, between each section, there's, like, 6 of them, so it takes a lot of work. But expect that soon. It's going to be for Dick and my OC, Nikki, who I accidentally made perfect for Dick. And I say accidentally because when I created her, this was before I got into the comics, this was before I even knew there was more than one Robin. I made her for the DC Arrowverse. And she was, in the Arrowverse, well, technically in both verses, but in the Arrowverse, she was Tommy's sister, Tommy's little sister, because Tommy was my favorite character. And so after her brother died, she joined Team Arrow. She was an Olympic gymnast, mind you. So when I got into the DC verse, I'm like, oh, I'll just transfer her over and talk with my friend and transfer this character over. Well, I learned a lot of things, like her brother's not a good guy in that. That was hell on earth. But when I was transferring over, I didn't know anything about any of the DC characters. I knew Batman, I knew Superman, and then I knew what I knew from Arrowverse. That was it. And a lot of it between the Arrowverse and the comics was different. A lot different. So I was learning that while I was creating this character, and like their personalities are still pretty similar, but like I was saying, how in the Arrowverse Tommy is Oliver's best friend and he's a good guy, but in the DC verse, I know in the, like, since the 52 thing, he was Oliver's best friend, but after an accident that burned him severely, he ended up taking his father's place as the Dark Archer, which is Oliver's enemy. So, that was a little crazy. But the part that gets me is the fact that when I created Nikki, I made her an Olympic gymnast for the Arrowverse. And of course that transferred over. No point changing that. That was what gave her her superhero name. She's the Olympian. And as I was getting to know the characters more, I fell absolutely in love with Dick Grayson, who was a circus kid for the trapeze. And, like, one of the most flexible kids you know. I just love it. I found it hilarious that I accidentally created Nikki Merlin, Olympic gymnast, for Dick Grayson. I don't know if you guys find that as funny as I do. But yeah, so that'll be up soon. I won't spoil the song, but it's for those two, Nikki and Dick. And they are a couple goals, honestly. They're couple goals. They're adorable. So I gotta get that done. I keep trying, and then I get distracted, and I come back to it and do a couple, and then I fall asleep, and it's just, yeah, it'll be done soon, hopefully. Or knowing me, I'll just bend it like I did with Castle on the Hill, and for a lot of parts that I should have put pictures, I didn't. Yeah. So, but also, like, when that one comes out, there's parts of it that Oliver show up in, because in that universe, after Nikki found out her brother was the Dark Archer, she went to Oliver thinking he would help her, and Oliver just was a dick to her. A big dick. Like, she wasn't a superhero at the time. She was just Nikki Merlin. Just an Olympic gymnast. And then she met Oliver, and he pretty much kept her locked up. Not even locked up, like, she was free to move around the building, but she couldn't leave the building of the Justice League. Where better to keep an eye on her. So she kind of ended up becoming a superhero through that. She never wanted to be a superhero. And she thought that would be the best way to prove to Oliver that she wasn't her brother. That didn't work. Oliver just didn't trust her. She eventually ended up running away. Stayed with Roy for a little bit before Roy and Jason, but she went because of Roy. And my friend's character and Dick showed up to drag Jason back. They knew Roy already because of Jason, but they met Nikki and was like, you gotta come along, like, there's the Winter Gala coming up, like, you could be Dick's date. She's like, what's going on? I don't even know you guys. I just wanted to get away from the Green Arrow. And yeah, so she goes, and she meets all the boys, and then she ends up staying. Of course, Oliver gets pissed when he finds out that she's been with Batman this entire time. Forces Batman to bring her back. And it's just a rough time, but she ends up proving that she's not her brother, so she's free to go back to Gotham. And it's good. It's good, but she stays a superhero after that for a while. For quite a while. And, I mean, this universe that I've got going here is... it's kind of different from the comics, probably. Because, like I said, I've never really read the comics. I've read some of them. I read the Grayson series. I read Batman and Robin Eternal. I loved that one. I read the one where... like, I've read bits and pieces of them. And it's only been recent. So I really don't know what goes on in the comics. So a lot of it's, like, different. So... yeah. But, so stays Olympian until after Dick dies. Quotes around that, because he doesn't die. Everyone just thinks he's dead. And she was still Olympian for a little while, but she shouldn't have been. Because she was off her game. It was bad. She was bad. Until Batman forced her to put down the mask. He's like, either get over him and move on, or put the mask down. She put the mask down. And he came back and she became Olympian again. But she eventually puts it down for good when she has her daughter, Emily. So she gives up being a superhero. And Dick's a stay-at-home dad. Nikki wasn't going to take Nightwing from him. She knew how much that meant to him, and she knew how much he loved it, so they made a deal. She'd work in the morning as a personal trainer for gymnasts, and he would work at night as Nightwing. That was their deal. So, I rambled. You guys probably aren't even paying attention anymore. I do this all the time. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I just don't really have anyone to talk to anymore about anything, so you guys kind of end up being my vent session, where I just talk. And it's not good. I shouldn't. But, oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm done talking now. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna fall asleep. No, it's too early. It's only 6:19. So it's too early for me to fall asleep, but I'm still gonna go. I'll probably make more AMVs and get food. I'm hungry. So thank you all for all your subscriptions, all your likes, your comments. I've gotten a lot recently. A lot of comments, likes, and subscriptions. So let's keep it coming. Let's get to that 300 subscriptions, guys. We can do it. We're 10 away. And I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Hasta la pasta.